Next year will be the quarter millennial as our nation celebrates 250 years of independence. So Northern News Now and all Gray Media TV stations will spend the next year highlighting historic figures and events from America's timeline. Dave Anderson begins the tributes with a look at the Northland's own Tuskegee Airman, Joe Gomer.
Joe Gomer of Duluth, Minnesota had to fight both Adolf Hitler and Jim Crow during World War II as one of the famous Tuskegee Airmen. Joe Gomer grew up and learned to fly in 1930s Iowa outside the reach of the South's Jim Crow laws.
I grew up assimilated. I wasn't segregated until I got into the military.
Just before World War II, black military personnel were segregated and usually given rear echelon work. An experiment was set up at Tuskegee Army Airfield to see if people of African heritage could cut it as pilots.
The War Department set it up as an experiment. They didn't think that we were capable of handling these aircraft.
The Tuskegee Airmen flew fighter escort for ship convoys over the Atlantic, bomber missions over fascist-occupied Europe, and attacked ground targets in the Italian theater. Bomber pilots were especially impressed by the black pilots. Joe Gomer flew combat missions in P-39s, P-47s, and P-51s. Many of his buddies were killed in action.
The white fighter group rotated with 50 missions. And at the time I asked to come home, I had 68 missions.
Trying to board the ship home, Gomer was sent to the back of the line more than once by a white officer. Joe settled in Duluth. When he turned 90, friends arranged a celebration featuring a P-51 Mustang fighter.
Just like old times. I flew all the things in the fighter, but that was one of my favorites.
The tribute to an American hero was arranged by veterans advocate Durbin Keeney.
So what a perfect thing to do to have Joe's favorite airplane up here, the P-51 that he flew 68 missions into Europe with.
Joe Gomer passed away at 93 in 2013. There are statues in his honor at Duluth International Airport and at Ellsworth Community College in Iowa. Celebrating 250 years in Duluth, Minnesota, I'm Dave Anderson for We the People.
And Dave will share one of these historical profiles every month through next July. Next month, we'll pay respects to Albert Woolson of Duluth. He was the last veteran of the Union Army from the Civil War back in the 1860s.